Hi, my name is Sonia, and I am your natural medicine woman. I'm coming to you today because I've been studying natural medicine for over 20 years. And what I want to bring to the table is some of the old naturopathic doctors that people are not familiar with anymore, but they have great wisdom, and I have been helping others with their wisdom for over 20 years. People like Dr. Bernard Jensen, who was a great people like Dr. Christopher, who was an herbalist that would walk into the snow and save little babies, and some of the information we need to bring back in today's world. Then I'm going to bring you the latest information on science from third party information like life extension, which I follow. I want to give you a little something today about the latest information. Do you know what you're eating? We've got high levels of inflammation out there, and what I believe it's because of all the fried food, and the scientific literature is pointing to that. So we have omega 6 and omega 3s. Later on, we're going to go over all your fats, but this is just an introduction. Omega 6 is typically inflammatory, so that's your meats and your corn oils and anything that's fried. Then we have your omega 3s. That creates an anti-inflammatory condition in the body. That comes from fish oil or flaxseed or chia seeds, and we're going to go more into that later down the road. But I just want to give you a little something to think about so that maybe perhaps we can discuss this later. If you open up a Life Extension magazine, and this article is from October 2019, and it starts with the name is Memory Loss Optional, talking about prevention for Alzheimer's by William Falhoun. And he talks about omega 6s, we should have a 4-to-1 ratio, or if we're really wanting to lower our C reactive protein, deal with heart disease, deal with obesity, deal with type 1 or 2 diabetes, then we really need to go on a 1-to-1 ratio. What does that mean? That means omega 6 to omega 3s. What does that mean? That means we need to be conscious of what we're eating, because the average doctor will tell you, take 1,000 milligrams of fish oil and everything is fine. Well, no, because we don't go over what we're eating. And I feel very passionate about this because I really believe this is one of the causes for our sickness today and our obesity. So I'll give you an example, and like I said, you can look up this yourself. October 2019, Life Extension is memory loss optional, but it has a list of the common foods that we eat and how high is the omega 6. So take a look at this. We're going out having a nice Chinese dinner. We have sweet and sour chicken. It's our kids' favorite. 39,148 milligrams of omega 6. Wow! That's like inflammatory. That is like inflammatory on a plate because of the fried aspect. Now you combine that and you're taking your fish oil of 1,000 milligrams, so the math doesn't figure. 4-to-1. That's not a ratio. 1-to-1 is for healing. So we need to figure out what are we taking in our body, and a lot of fried food is the problem. So let's say we're going through a fast food restaurant, we're thinking we're making good choices. We're having a fried fish fillet sandwich for lunch. No big deal. Oh yeah, that fried fish fillet is 10,000 milligrams of omega 6. Whoo! Inflammation, sky high. What are you taking? Oh, maybe 1,000 milligrams. So that's like 10-to-1 ratio. So what we really need to do is be conscious. What I stress here is a plant-based diet. Not saying that you have to be vegetarian or vegan, but get more plants. We want to have them as raw as possible, or a light saute in water, and we'll be discussing more of those things and how to compensate besides just taking fish oil, flax oil to compensate this inflammation. But I'm excited to bring you some of this today, and I'd like to leave each segment with a little meditation for our emotional health as well as our physical health. So today I'm going to choose one today, and I'd love for you to get in touch with me also if you can. I'm at thennaturalmedicinewomanga at gmail.com. So that's the Natural Medicine Woman, GA at gmail.com. And I will leave you with this. I am always learning. I picked that. I am always learning. That's what I love about this business, because I'm passionate. I'm always learning along with you. Let's do this together. And thanks for joining me today.